Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. This is Georgia with the Gold Magnet Group. And I'm just sending a quick message today. Again, I promised you at least one video a week, so I will make this brief. Just to give those of you an update about Karatbars International. I'm part or an affiliate with Karatbars International, and we are a gold accumulation business. We invite individuals such as yourself who are interested in preserving their purchasing power and building wealth. Now, I've stated it in previous videos that I've uploaded, but I definitely want to speak on the camaraderie within the Karatbars community. And it's a great camaraderie that you all should be a part of. We're about building up the individual, but we're also about team building. There are different teams like the Gold Synergy Group and Wealth Builders Worldwide, which my sponsor or upline, Mr. Mark Pyers and his lovely wife, Levita Pyers, I am thankful that they introduced me to this opportunity. And they are a wealth of knowledge, and they are also a part of Wealth Builders Worldwide. And why I bring up Wealth Builders Worldwide is that team of affiliates is right now at one of our senior affiliates, one of his events that's down in Atlanta, Georgia right now. It's called Let's Go Weekend. And Mr. Mike Aldalco and his wife Monisha, they are hosts of that event. And right now, Karatbars International CEO, Mr. Harold Seitz, is at the event right now, this weekend. They hold it twice a year, and I have yet to go, but I'm hoping to go next spring. That is one of my goals, because it seems to get bigger and bigger every year, and I hate missing out. I get to see the live streams, I get to hear all the excitement that goes on, and it is amazing. Exactly what you would think meeting up with like-minded individuals is all about. They are all of the same mindset, which is saving in gold is paramount. It's saving for the future. It's saving up a store of value that is not just for you, the individual, but for your spouse, for your children, for your children's children. To get them out of the system of debt and taxation, to protect them from inflation. Do you realize that when you own gold, it's not just a hedge against inflation, it stops inflation in its tracks. And that's huge. When you think about it, gold is real money. And at Wealth Builders Worldwide, within the Karatbars organization, that team of affiliates, which I'm humbly proud to be a part of in some small way, because I'm on those power calls every morning. I'm on those freedom calls every Wednesday. I try my best to be on all of the trainings that are free, that help you learn and grow and change your mindset about money and what real money is versus the currency in your wallet and in your purses. Okay? We get a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling every time we have a stack of that paper in our hand. But when you know the truth about how your money works and that your income is getting eaten away and taxed away and feed away every single day, it's amazing that when you get gold in your hand and you know you're saving for your family's well-being and their future as well as your own. Because remember now, all you're doing is transferring the paper currency in your wallet, a little of it. 10 to 15% is the recommended savings amount that one should do for themselves at least every paycheck, which most Americans don't do. And I'm just using American as the example, but I would wager that if you're listening to this in Canada, in Australia, in Spain, in Great Britain, in Switzerland, in Bolivia, in Chile, in Argentina, in Venezuela, okay? If you're listening to this message in Italy, in Turkey, in Iran, Iraq, Russia, China, Japan, we're all feeling the exact same economic crunch in most cases. Our currency in our home countries are not getting us as far as it used to when we were kids. And it's called inflation. It's called taxation. And there are other expenses like your medical, like your dental, and so on that eat away at an otherwise dwindling financial status. You have the power to change the economy in your own home, 1 gram of gold at a time. And there's a team of wonderful affiliates who have been with Karatbars a lot longer than myself, who have seen the changes for the better, didn't have to ride out a company going out of business or working for a company whose rival company bought them out, or any of the other things that affect our economy in our own homes. Losing our jobs because of a devastating fire or something like that that happens to the company we work for. It's time to make a change. And if you are tired of hoping that your government will take care of you, or hoping that the job you have is benevolent enough to keep you on for 40 years, slaving away from them just so that they can let you go or close the doors and say, sorry, you're out of a job, who cares about your seniority? And they're not here to protect you, like they did for my grandparents and their parents before them. Used to be that a company, if you spent 25, 30, or 40 years with them, you got a very big pension, and one income took care of your entire family. Most households in the U.S., at least, can't live without two solid full-time incomes in their house, and that's not the case even in that instance. Most full-time incomes are very slight at best. Nobody can live on $10 an hour, $11 an hour, $12 an hour in a 40-hour work week. Because again, taxation and inflation are eating away at those dollars you're making. And I'm wagering to bet anywhere else in the world, unless you have a solid 6-figure income every single year, low or high. And even on the low end, a lot of people are living well above their means, living on credit, and hoping that 6-figure income that they're getting every year doesn't end. And in a lot of cases, it does. Or a lot of people have hedged their bets over the years on the stock market, on foreign exchange markets, investing away. And in the last decade alone, they've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars of wealth, if not millions, because they either made a bad investment call, or their 401k, again, I'm speaking of the U.S., just teetered out and there's nothing left when the stock market crashed in 2008 and then again in 2010. So all I'm sharing with you is that Karatbars International provides a real solution, and when you are surrounded by a team of affiliates who want to help you, not just your upline sponsor. If you get with me, I help you because I was helped. And we are all growing and learning together, not because this is something new and some pie in the sky. Again, Karatbars International has been around for 8 years, going on an 8-year anniversary. A fully debt-free company from the day it opened its doors, and it has been solid and strong due to the financial sound vision of our CEO, Mr. Harold Sykes. So please, please, please take this chance. Take a leap of faith. I did, and it's been, again, the best decision I've ever made. Now, yeah, I still work a job. I'm letting my job fund my freedom. What can I tell you? If you don't take a chance on something like this, where you can save 1 gram of gold a week or a month, nobody pressures you into buying a certain amount. Nobody pressures you into buying on a subscription forever. But the goal is, do you want to pull yourself out of your financial situation that you know is not serving you anymore? Nobody wants you to evade your taxes. Nobody wants you to defraud the government. Nobody wants you to go into heavy debt. If anything, you're going to reverse your heavy debt over time. Whether you're just going to be a goal saver, or whether you want to start this as a home-based business and get all the benefits that a home-based business provides, which is tax savings, which is writing off a lot of your home and auto expenses. Okay? I get to write off my mileage. I get to write off my gas that I use. I get marketing materials, and I get to write that off. And I even get to write off a portion of the gold that I save. That's amazing. Join me on this journey. Take a leap of faith. Karatbars International is the solution worldwide for the economic debt crisis that is going on right now. If you've been watching the news in Venezuela, in Chile, in Argentina, not in Chile, in Argentina, Turkey, Venezuela, Iran, China's starting to be a little shaky. And there's other countries, mostly the emerging market countries, which are about to follow suit next year. Keep an eye on the news. It won't be long before it affects us in the US, in Canada, in Australia, in Switzerland. It's only a matter of time. Where will your lifeboat be? Firmly full of gold? Or firmly full of paper currency? And as I've said before, what would you rather have? Paper currency that burns or gold that doesn't? This is Georgia with the Gold Magnet Group. Feel free to send me an email at thegoldmagnetgroup@gmail.com, or you can give me a call in the message below. And can't wait to see you on the gold saving side. Take care.